Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 hit games 2CD collection. You can find a link in the video description listing the entire directory structure of this archive. Here's what our diggers have for week 261. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply follow the Patreon link in the video description. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. First up from Joseph Adams, we've got WinGamesBackslash Well, definitely going to be a cribbage game of some sort, especially with a name like Cribbage, kind of on the nose. Just got an exe and a readme, and the readme is pretty small. So, dear user, this is an updated and fixed version of my original Shareware version 1.0 of Windows Cribbage. Believe it or not, Microsoft added a message to a function in Windows 3.1 that caused the old 1.0 version to recurse forever, eventually causing a stack fault. Good old Microsoft updating things. This new version 1.1 fixes that bug and cleans up the cards and user interface a bit more. Program is completely self-contained with built-in help to cover all the situations. It is mouse only and VGA or greater resolution required. Also lowered registration fee from $20 to $10 due to competition on the open market, and I removed all the nags to register the program. So as a Robert Rodriguez who created this game, I would say lowering the registration fee to compete, probably a good idea. Removing the nags, no, not a good idea. Because I know nag screens are annoying, but quite frankly, that's one of the few things that would actually get people to actually send in money, right? So anyways, cribbage. So we got a screen here, doesn't maximize. It okay, it's semi-maximized. That's kind of funny actually, because you don't often see that. So the game clearly wants to have certain multiples of resolution going on, like a certain granularity. So if I manually resize it, yeah, there's a particular limit. Okay, if I do it in small bits, you'll see that it's... Yeah, the buttons are they're all trying to stay the exact same size, which is why the gap between them is changing, like the buttons at the bottom. But if I maximize, it's not going all the way to the edges. Like, that's one of the funny things about maximization with a Windows program is you can actually set the maximized window however you want. You don't have to go by what Windows wants to set it to. So the only trouble if you do this is that if you try to resize, well, okay, he's actually got it canceling out the resize, but I seem to recall that if you end up in a state where the window's maximized, but you're still able to resize it, that it gets confused about what state it's in. But I could be misremembering that. Anyways, overview. The deal or OK button is used to initiate dealing or to tell the computer to proceed. Score buttons used after the hand is played to automatically score all the hands. Help buttons used to give context-sensitive explanations of what your choices are. Context-sensitive, huh? I guess we can test that out. Cheat button is a toggle between cheat and fair. It allows you to see the computer's cards. Okay. There's also a hint feature to give you a hint as to what you should do. I'm going to need that because I do not know how to play cribbage. Yeah, see, the author's clearly done something with the way resizing works, because you can see here that this little window here has a resizable border, but I can't actually click on it to resize. And furthermore, it's extending out beyond the boundaries. So it's like a modal resizable window. Okay, that's kind of weird. And the only option in the options is the number of game points. Okay then, so I guess we can choose the AI difficulty. I guess we'll put the AI difficulty on easy. We've got help, that just brings that up again. So deal. Okay, cut for deal, we'll pick that one. Okay, so you deal. Okay. So, do I hit deal again? Okay, so click on deal button when ready, discard to your crib. Okay, what does the hint say? It says the Jack of Diamonds and the King of Hearts are the ones I should get rid of. Okay, we'll do those. Whoops. The danger of not being fully maximized. I accidentally clicked on the file manager out there. Okay, so game 61, count 3. So the hint is now saying suggest you play the 4 of Hearts. Okay. And then saying suggest to play the 2 of Spades. Play the 2 of Diamonds. And then, yeah, the 8 of Hearts is the last card there. So apparently the AI gets 1 point and I get 1 point. Although apparently the AI's already got 8 points compared to my 5. I guess. I don't know. Okay. So apparently no 15s. Computers 14, player 4. Yeah, I'm not following this very well, but I do like the fact that there's an easy button to actually give suggestions. So it's suggesting here the Ace of Diamonds and the Queen of Clubs to get rid of. So select those. So like, I mean, it's kind of hard to follow what's going on since so much of it is relying on this special little text thing up here, which doesn't really, it only shows 2 lines at a time, yet there's so much information that's going through. So maybe it'd be better if this was like multiple lines, because there's a lot of space to work with here. Although I imagine, because this was running at a smaller window size, right? Yeah, if you decrease the window size, try to decrease the window size, it's ultimately going to go down to a size that makes sense for the cards being shown and doesn't really offer a lot more space for that message window. But that was something, but you've got the maximization. Like, I mean, that's something you could adjust, is like keep this stuff further down and allow the message window to have more lines on it. But yeah, I guess it works for what it is. So yeah, that was Cribbage. Not capitalized for whatever reason. It plays okay, it's just, I have no idea how to play Cribbage, and this doesn't really do a good job of... Well, actually, no, wait, it has the... If you click on the help thing, it's saying right here, play a card from your hand, add up to no more than 31. So it's kind of telling you what to do, but it's like... Yeah, it's very context sensitive, so... This isn't really a good way, probably not a great way to... like understand the nuances of the game, just the bare minimum to actually play it. And the fact that the hint buttons there really helps in terms of just being able to make any progress at all. So yeah, I guess for what it is, it works fine. So if you want to learn how to play Cribbage and you want an AI opponent to play against and context sensitivity, yeah, this works. Next up from RetroSwim, we've got WinGamesBackslash So this could be just about anything, but I'm gonna guess it has something to do with blocks of some kind, or tiles, or... And again, we've got an executable and a text file. And once again, it's a very small text file. So Blocks by Firaz W. Bushnok? Did I get that right? Anyways, registration information, Shareware application, you want to continue using it, send $10 registration fee. And again, a $10 registration. Is the third game going to be like this? I don't know. We'll find out. Object of the game. Unfold all blocks, 2 blocks at a time. If the color of the 2 blocks is the same, then the 2 blocks will remain unfolded. So is this just a memory matching game? Sounds like it might just be a memory matching game. Even again, this is something that's changed from a version 1.0 to a... Is it a 1.1? I don't know. A lot of coincidences here. Anyways, Blocks. I don't know why, but this looks familiar for some reason. I mean, did we play something like this before? I'm gonna check. Well, given the fact that YouTube is semi-broken right now, I can't actually do a search through my own videos, because I can't even pull up my own... Anyways, I did a check through the directory structure And I don't think we've seen this game yet. I don't know why, it just looks familiar for some reason. It's this hits 000 thing at the side here with the strange font going on. That's all pixelated there. I don't know. What's the about say? Blocks version 1.1, as what you guessed. And we got 2 OK buttons for whatever reason. Okay. Colors. Apparently we can change the background color. Okay. So what background color do we want? Let's make the background, yeah, we'll do gray. Options, keep open colors, delay, 1 second. You do new game, exit about. So, okay, new game. So I guess we just go like that. We got blue, and we got green. That's not gonna work. We got magenta, and we also got green. Oh, it's a different shade of green. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Oh, those are different shades of blue even. Oh, hey, we actually got the two dark cyans. What the heck color is that? It's like a very light green, but also kinda not. It's like a desaturated green. Next to a light blue. We got white up there. Dark magenta, got red. Oh, there's the white. Oh, we found the other dark green. And there's magenta, the brighter magenta. We got dark gray. There's our light blues. So yeah, this is basically just a memory matching game. Except with kind of a weird thing going on, where it's just colors and 1 player. Like, usually a memory matching game plays better when you've actually got, like, an opponent. But that doesn't seem to be what's happening here. And I think I've almost got this. There we go. Okay, so I cleared the board. Now what? Is that it? That's all there is to this thing? You just click the colors and your score is basically the number of the times you've attempted to make a match? Or, hang on a second here. There's how many tiles on this board? 6 by 5, so 30 tiles on the board. And every attempt is going to click on 2 of them. And I know I made a bunch of mistakes, so to clear the entire board requires a minimum of 15 hits. So if that was to be believed, then I only really made 30 attempts to clear everything, so let's actually give this another try here. This time I'm going to try to be a little more methodical. See if I can get the better score. Okay, I think it actually is counting properly, because I just noticed that if you make 2 selections and then immediately click somewhere else, it won't actually open the new one until the delay is done with. And yeah, if you get it right, then you almost immediately can select the next one. And it is counting up appropriately, so I guess I did pretty well then, that first time through, because as you can see, I'm clearly not doing very well this time. And that should do it. So 44 hits this time. Like, there's no end game, like, it doesn't show up any messages, like there's no high score system, there's no sound. This is very basic when it comes down to it. So I guess, I don't know, I don't think this would be worth $10. But I guess if you really wanted some kind of memory matching game that had to do with colors and you didn't have any other options, yeah, this is a little too basic for the asking price. And we're ending things off with a team dig today from Cleverly Blonde and Michael Madsen, WinGamesBackslash Well, definitely going to be a Connect4 game of some kind. And again, a very small executable, a very tiny readme, although this time we do get a file id.diz as well, which says Connect4. It's the childhood favorite. Try to get 4 checkers in a row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally before your opponent. The computer does. Simply double-click on a column to drop a checker there. Why double-click? Why can't you just do single-click? I don't know. What's the readme say? So Connect4, Windows 3.0 game. Uh-oh. 3.0 software might not work. Anyways, by Brian Malcolm. It's childhood favorite. Okay, it's the same stuff there. This game is distributed free of charge on the sole condition that it remains free of charge. Okay, so that means we actually have freeware this time. It doesn't happen often with Windows 3.1 stuff just because of the expense of getting into Windows programming back in the day. But anyways, so we got our Connect4 here. Like, there's no maximize button, but we have a resizable border. Which, yeah, this game doesn't resize. Curious about this whole analysis thing at the side here, though. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, we got options. So we can adjust the difficulty. Okay, I was about to say a scroll bar, but no, it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels of difficulty. And we can also set the first player as computer. Or no, I think this is just simply selecting who's going to go first. Okay. I'm not terrible at Connect4, so let's set a moderate level of difficulty. We got a how to play section here. Object of Connect4 is to align 4 of your checkers in any direction. Checkers drop from the top, landing at the lowest available position. To play, double click on an appropriate column, or press 1 through 7 to drop a checker down that column. Okay, so you even got keyboard controls. Stepping it up a notch here. Okay, so new game, which didn't seem to do much, so I guess I'll just double click. Interesting. So it's saying how many moves it examined in order to come up with a position. Okay, so it looks like the computer is not going to be a total pushover as a result of that. So let's next go this column. Okay, computer thinks it's being smart. But wait till he sees this move. Okay, I'm gonna go there. The computer just gonna build that up? Maybe. I guess next move I make will probably be this one. Yeah, no, you're not getting 4 in a row vertically that easily. Okay, so the way things are going here, I don't think I played this super well. Like, I still have some possibilities here. So okay, so I have to go here to block him. And the computer went there. So, like, I mean, I see what the computer's doing here, but the thing is that I have potential moves in both of those spots as well. So, the computer working up to try and get a 4 in a row horizontally like that also benefits me. So, like, I mean, if I put one here... Oh, I totally missed that. Whoops. Okay, I'll try that again. Okay, so this time I'm going to try to be a little more direct in my approach here. So, okay, so I've already set myself up so that if the computer puts a piece either there, or there, I win. So, I just have to keep the computer from doing anything that would mess with that. Well, actually, right away, let's just threaten him with a 4 like that. I'm going to put one here. And I'm also going to put one right here. So yeah, kind of building up this sort of tower here. And yeah, like, I know the computer wants to put one there, but the problem is, computer puts one here, then I win. So, let's try to stall the computer out here. Oh. Computer shouldn't have done that. Pretty sneaky, sis. You calling me a... I think it's misgendering me here. So that was Connect4. Very basic implementation of it. Has multiple difficulty selections. It doesn't seem like you can play against another opponent, like against another human player, which, given the fact that you don't have to hide anything like card values, you really should have 2-player support in something like this. But, you know, for a free 1-player Connect4 game, you know, it does the job.